So like this one that you just listed, why would you pick that as a hat that you should list?
It's a Case tractor, and it's new with tags.
New with tags. So new with tags is good. You still have to do what to it?
Clean it.
The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Good evening, YouTube, fellow pickers, would-be adventurers. This is Dealer with the Crazy Picker Life, Friday night edition. I'm back here at my packing booth, and boy, I had a decent Friday. Just spent a day around the house doing some things. Didn't have orders to take care of today. There's a shipping holiday in the United States. It's, of course, the 11th, and we'll get packages out tomorrow. Special thanks to all veterans out there. It is Veterans Day in the United States. And let's see, what else happened today? We had a good run today. We had a rummage sale that didn't turn out to be anything today. So people have been asking, viewers have been asking for a while to see me pack an order or two, and so I thought I'd pack 3 orders tonight on camera just to show everybody a little bit on how I do that. It's harder to show than you would think. It probably would work easier if I had somebody filming me, and that way they could move the camera around while I'm moving around, but this is what you get. So I don't know what else I'm going to do tonight. I'm feeling pretty low-key. I've got a bunch of packing and miscellaneous stuff to do tonight, and got Banana Peeler in the house, and Wheeler is still finishing up some homework for the week. He'll be in a little while. We'll probably talk to each of them. So let me pack an order. This is from my Northwest Kansas. Okay, so item number 1 to pack is a Cabela's green and brown hat. We got these for about $1. These are sort of the last hurrah. We've sold probably 15 of them over the last year. This one went for $10.97 plus $3.59 shipping. Got to uncork my bubble wrap here from Uline. I tend to put these in bubble wrap just to keep them from scratching around inside the box. Use a 10 by 7 by 4 box. Good enough size box where the hat does fit in there without getting squished down, so you can keep the integrity of the hat and still remains first class. So I'm done packing. I go on the other side here. I've got a scale that's good up to 5 pounds. I've got to get my address pulled up on PayPal. See if PayPal cooperates with me here. And I will actually copy and paste the address from the PayPal over to my Indicia system. I'll validate it. I'll change it to first class. I'll press a button which automatically weighs it. Looks like I've got some sizing information in there that I need to delete out. Get rid of signature confirmation, $3.35. We'll ship tomorrow. Prepare the label, print the label. Labels. Like to get those on there nice and secure. While I'm at it, I'll take and copy and paste the tracking information in there. And then I'll be on to my next order. This one's my Northwest Kansas account. My other 2 I'm going to pack here will be from our camera account. So I'll have to get things organized on that, and I'll show you number 2 and 3. Alright, so the second one here is just a little sun pack flash flip bar adapter. Something like this. Again, I'm going to bubble wrap it. This one is going overseas, and so overseas orders, depending on what they are, you always got to pack them up a little bit. Now this is an invoice, and I'm going to remember to put it in the box this time, unlike the hat order, which I forgot to put it in there and had to open it up and put it afterwards off camera. This is a 7 by 5 by 4 box. I might add a little paper to keep it from rattling around in there. Nice and snug. Invoice goes in. Button it up. It's a super light little box. Again, back on the scale. 6 ounces, first class international. I double checked that to make sure they didn't want priority. I've got to go into the customs form, and this one is used camera accessory. Put in the weight of 6 ounces. Put in the value, $18.67. It's already defaulted on United States origin. Check it over briefly. Click that out. Now some of the orders that go foreign, you got to play around with the addresses a little bit. Some of the Asian countries, actually, the addresses are listed sort of upside down and not necessarily in the proper order. Some of those, if they're too long or too screwy for the label, I'll copy them and put them in a word processor and print the label out as it was given by the customer, and I'll just paste that on the side along with the regular standard format for the USPS. This is also one that we have more than one of the items, and so I'm going to relist that and take one of the item numbers off my listing, and then I'll grab one more and pack that. Be right back with you. Alright, so the third item I'm going to pack here is it's a key of sorts. It's a square winding key for a movie camera. Hard to find. I've got my little tag on there which identifies the number, so I can compare it with the number on my listing, which is in sort of disappearing letters in yellow. I highlighted on there, and then I can compare the two numbers. Make sure I have the right item. Another foreign order going to Hungary. So I want to make sure that it's not going to flop around in the package too much. It's not super heavy, but it's heavier than some of the plastic camera pieces, so I make sure it's wrapped up good. Another 7 by 5 by 4. Box fits the labels, good for international shipping. I use smaller ones for US orders only. Put the invoice in there. Makes a nice package, nothing shaking around. Weigh it up. 7 ounces, copy the address. Validate the address. Go into the customs form, used camera accessory, 7 ounces. Value on this one's $24.74. Okay, look it over, make sure everything looks good. Got the right name on there. Print that up. Copy and paste tracking information. that's it. We're pretty much done. So that's that's a real quick look at packing 3 very small, similar size first class orders. About half the orders, maybe a little bit more than half, that I pack are easy packs. They're just small, first class, bits and pieces, hats, belt buckles, camera stuff, test strips. The rest of it's a little more complicated, and they can be all over the map, from small to big, heavy to light, crates, expensive stuff, who knows, it can be all kinds of different things. Keeps it kind of fun. Packing isn't a bad job. I don't mind packing. It's just usually I've got so many other things to do that I have to do it pretty rapidly. So, got a weird shadow. Maybe it's me standing next to this bubble wrap. It throws light. I don't have my normal tripod. I've got this little goofy goober that I hoped was not going to tip over. There we go. It's not going to tip over and the camera was going to fall. My other tripod, the leg is over here somewhere still. I'm hoping to fix that. Just this little spider one. It's barely enough to hold this thing up. But I guess it did the job. I'll throw that in. That's a GoPro tripod, I think. Okay, well, I'm going to pack some more orders and do some more miscellaneous. I'll see what else we can do or show tonight. I might put up a beer sign. I might not. Hope that showed okay. It's not that easy to show packing, and it's not that exciting. It's just I've streamlined more or less everything, where other than getting the item, most everything's at reach, arm lengths away, bing bang boom. Most of the time I can pack, if they were all like that, I could pack 10 an hour easily if I can find stuff. When you get into some more complex packages, some of those can take 10, 15, 20 minutes, even more, if it's a small crate or something like that. I don't usually get all stressed with packing. I just get in the flow and try to go. Well, I'm filming. I just happen to be back here, and I've got Banana Peeler in here. What's up, Banana Peeler?
Not much.
I hear you ran a 5K practice race today.
Yep.
How'd that go?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's a cool day for it?
Yep.
Working hard enough out there, you feel like you're going to be fast enough?
Yep. Hopefully.
What was your average per mile?
About 7:20.
7 minutes and 20 seconds for the full 3.1 miles. That's pretty good on a practice day.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you can go a little faster. I don't think that's been your best, but yeah, that's pretty good. So what are you working on?
Hats.
Got a few hats to finish up?
Working on belt buckles soon.
Yeah, you know where those are at?
Yep.
There's a bunch of them out there that you can go through, and if you can find them, great. If you can't, then pull me in there.
Okay.
I know you've got some hats to look at. Why don't we show some of these hats here?
Okay.
So like this one that you just listed, why would you pick that as a hat that you should list?
It's a Case tractor, and it's new with tags.
New with tags. So new with tags is good. You still have to do what to it?
Clean it.
Smell it.
Smell it.
I mean, you got to look it over physically, but what happens to hats more than anything else, even new ones?
Smell.
Yeah, it's like clothing. They can absorb garage smells or something like that. So yeah, Case is a good, well-known tractor one that has regional or national appeal, and the tags help a lot. Okay, so what about this one over here?
Goodyear hat.
Goodyear, looks like vintage, pretty basic. That one does have a little bit of smell, so we're going to stick it in front of the ozone a little bit. So when you put that one on the shelf, come here, I'll show you where I put that. We'll just stick it up here in front of the ozonator for a little while.
Okay.
And most of that will just disappear right off of it.
Hopefully the foam doesn't.
No, rubber has a problem with ozone. So a lot of times the foam deteriorates in these. And this one looks how good?
Good.
Yeah, and this hat's probably at least 20 years old.
Yeah.
So that's good. We've sold some more of those. I don't know if we have any more of those in stock or not.
One more.
Did you look this one up, this Canon one?
Nope. Noah's had those for a long time.
We've had these for a while?
Noah's had them for a long time.
So is this one you're keeping?
No. Baby's just brought it in here.
Oh, I see. So that needs to go back to Wheeler's room.
You guys already listed them.
I don't think that's listed.
We
Whatever. So, did you look this one up?
Yep, couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's somebody local. You said this one has sold for $10. I didn't really get a straight answer.
Listed $10.
Listed for $10, none sold.
Nope.
Not really looking to list anything like that. This is local. Kind of not just a car show hat unless it's something really important. It's not going to sell online. Local. So we where did we get these hats? We got
big free box.
Big free box. And so how many out of the free box did we end up listing? Just the 2?
Yep.
Okay, so the case one listed for how much?
17.
17, and the Goodyear will probably be what?
20.
Yeah, so $30 out of a free box. The rest of them just don't have the zip, zing, or appeal. There's a bazillion hats out there, and you got to stand out with the ones people want.
Yep.
All right, I'll throw those out. Unless you want to wear them. I mean, you can have any of them you want. Plus, they all kind of stink a little bit from storage or something.
Yeah.
Musty.
Probably not.
All right, what's up for the rest of the night? Easy going night, some belt buckles.
Yeah.
You're going to list those belt buckles that you and I have sort of a personal bet on, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we'll catch you later. Well, that's about it. The evening is just about done. I felt like I did not enough packing and too much firefighting. Lots of little teeny issues with some customer things and just kind of messing around. I'm not going to talk about that because I've already talked to Wheeler about that. I got to go through and check a bunch of listings, let's just say that. And that's about it. So who's this guy over here? Sick BP. Or how are those belt buckles turning out? Pretty well. Good. Are you starting to believe that these are worth some money?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew you liked them, but are you starting to find some pretty good ones, or are you just still having to take my word for it?
I'm finding okay ones.
So how do we do on these?
Good. 40. 30. 25.
25, yeah. There's some other good ones here, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the ones that I think, this one's in a beat up shape, but that's a good one. That's no less than 30. And that one, you look at all the Levi ones, you won't find one like that, even though it's not that cool of a belt buckle. It's scarce. That's at least 30. If not, I would probably do 40, but you'll have to look it up.
So you like the word rare more
no,
than scarce?
Scarce.
Yep, I put rare and then
I changed. You know what rare means?
hard to find.
Yeah, so how can it be rare if there's 6 sold and 2 listed? Right? Rare is like you don't find it.
Yeah.
Scarce is they're available, but there ain't a lot of them.
Yep.
Rare is overused by your brother Wheeler. He loves that word.
Oh yeah, and like every listing.
Yeah, I've talked to him about 100 hours on that one.
Listed 6 items, $162.
Awesome.
I put that on.
We're just about to quit here. I cannot hide that I'm a little annoyed tonight. And I'm just not going to talk about it. Just going to end the vlog.
Yep.
Just checking in with you, man.
Yep.
How's it going?
Attempting to figure out how to open this lens. It should be very well sealed.
Yesterday's technology. Is there junk inside, you mean?
Yeah.
Fungus?
Nah, just a lot of dust.
I see. Maybe that's not the one.
Front ring screws off here, but I can't figure out. That doesn't do anything. It just exposes a screw.
Something just flew down there.
So.
Well, you have to take it easy with that. Is that a good one?
Yep.
Well, then take your time.
Yep.
Might not be the item to try to save the listing at the last second. with.
Yeah. Seems impossible. Seems like it's hermetically sealed, but it could be. Whatever, it's probably just really tight.
We love you. We love you, Wheeler.
Uh-huh.
We wish you wouldn't procrastinate, though.
Yeah, I procrastinate. This watch is taking way too long.
Well, you were here like half the day.
Yeah.
And your homework somehow slid until what? Friday night?
Yeah. Well, that's because Mom wanted to review with me every single night.
So I don't quite get the math on that one.
That's totally different than normal. Normally I just would get it all done in one day. So I have to do it day by day.
We love you, Wheeler. What a day, what a day, what a day. Well, we're going to go watch a Western, I think. Hopefully, we have more to show tomorrow that's more exciting. It's a short show. Not every show can be super exciting. Pick well, list off, and dealer out.
Hey, Wheeler!
Dealer production!